Hello, hello. We got a face cam stream today. One second. How are you doing today, Sammy? Oops. There we go. First time ever seeing a face with a voice? Yep. Okay, there we go. I figured now that I'm a proper streamer with a Patreon, I may as well, you know? So. I used to, it's funny because back in my Twitch days, when I was like very, very first starting, I would stream with a face cam almost all the time. Wait, I'll get you a picture of my face. Then we can see each other. Cam stream, yep. You don't have a face without a voice. Oh, that's true. I've heard Conifer's voice and Jomi's voice before, just in like a Discord, the lounge or whatever one day. What's up, Dracula? Nothing much, just a Monday. All right, let's see you, Sammy. Nice. I feel like you've shown a picture of your face before. I like it. I won't show it on stream unless you want me to, but my avatar Discord is me. Oh, I probably have clicked on that. All right. We got 2 face reveals today. There's our boy Sammy. Also, check out the Star Wars mug. See, now you guys can see my cats come on my desk and like bother me and stuff. This thing heats up and it lights up and the lightsabers go too. That's a manly beard. My cheeks don't fill out. I only get the goatee. Yeah, for the Patreon thing though, I was trying to come up with like names for the roles, and I was looking at like what other YouTubers do, and they'll like they just picked some sort of like tier list of things. So I was like, I wanted to do like something with nuding, just because that was kind of like the Discord theme, and yeah, I made that, and then I was typing it into the Discord to make the actual role, and I was like, this almost sounds like insulting. I was like, this seems like a mean, like, I don't know if anyone wants to be a baby neuter. And then like teen neuter's kind of weird too. And yeah. Do you guys see the new maybe I did. Did I do the weapons last stream? I think I did. Yeah. What have I changed since then? I don't know anything. I don't think I've changed anything actually. Did the build last stream? Gotcha. Yeah, I've been working on like networking stuff to make sure the networking's a little bit more like well predicted and stuff. Because I've been noticing a lot of times I'll get hit by bullets that I don't even see, which is obviously not good. Oh wow, that's weird. There was some big desync there, I guess. Oh, I don't know what happened. Something crashed. All right, let's look. That's actually the very first crash I've had, I think. That's the very first time I've noticed a crash. It should restart itself. I'm guessing that the call to release function. Oh, you joined it crashed. Let's see what happened. Docker log, or what is it? Docker PSA. Let's look at the proxy first. Did you get a I'm curious if there was a we'll do this. It's weird because it doesn't seem like there's any. I guess it restarted. Oh, I see you in there. That's so weird. Look, they still prioritize me because I'm closer to you than you. Sammy. Let's look at the game server, I guess. Or no, it's just on the game server. I'll look at the reporter. Where is it? There it is. Oh, it said I disconnected again. Let's see. I wonder if the because I think the logs only show for the last run. I don't think it shows for previous runs. I actually don't know how to do that. Like if it crashes and restarts, what I should have done is this. Oh, these have all been running. So these haven't crashed. Dying logged you out. Oops. Oh yeah, dying should take you back to the or it shouldn't log you out. It should just put you in the join game menu. It's just weird that I'm like not there. I'm trying to look at these messages and understand what happened though. So much stuff has been added. Yeah. Yeah, we're making good progress. I finally have like enough of a foundation to where I can just add stuff. Like adding the weapons wasn't that hard because I have a lot of like a lot of the systems that underpin weapons shooting. I've already written, so it's just about like adding a little bit of logic here and there now. Obviously, there's some stability problems still, I guess, but Yeah, do you like this art? This is mostly from that art pack. I have a video I'm making right now, which is about making it look better. And like, I'll go into more detail there, but I like most of the arts from the art pack, except for the environment art. That I drew myself. Yeah, do you like the direction? Good. I can't take all the credit for the characters look really good because someone else drew them. I gotta learn how to draw pixel art eventually, but one day. Unclean connection close. Yeah. Once I get further, I'll have to hire somebody who like knows what they're doing. Redials. I think the WebSocket loses connection or something. It's just weird that it's never able to reconnect. Like it looks like it's trying to reconnect, it just isn't. Or maybe it is reconnecting. Oh, it is reconnecting, but then it's losing connection. Hmm. I think old Randy had a video where he learned pixel art and produced some of the most amazing stuff I've ever seen. Oh, really? I've seen his YouTube channel a few times. Well, maybe I'll check that out. The problem with me is, oh, hello you. The problem with me is I didn't really want to have, oh, I thought that was an error. I didn't really want to have borders on my sprites, but I ended up adding them because it makes them pop out so much more. But I think it looks fine. I think it'd be hard to do it without borders. But I tried really hard to make stuff without borders. Like you see this has no borders on it, you know? It makes things look a little bit more real. But they also, all right, let's see if this works. Oh no, I disconnected. Something's going wrong. Did you disconnect too? It's like the game's still running. Let's look at the proxy logs then. It must be the proxy logs. Where's proxy? There it is. Hmm. Yeah, I got logged out again. Disconnected. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure. I must have made some change or something in the proxy, which is breaking now. What's up, Rainbow Sparkle? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, there's definitely something funky going on. I'm not sure. You gonna try my Pokemon collector when I release it? Yeah, I'll try it out. I used to love Pokemon when I was a kid. That was like my favorite thing. Like I loved Pokemon. I used to watch that all the time. And I'd collect cards and stuff too. So you can see it reconnecting. It's hard to tell if the proxy is closing the connection or unclean connection close. Hmm. Nice. We'll have at least 2 players then. Me and Sammy. Can we battle, or we just collect eggs and grow them and stuff? It's kind of like a crypto zoo thing, right? Not to say it's like a cryptocurrency thing, but it's like that sort of concept, I think. Data channel was closed. Still very much a work in progress. That's good though. That's how everything starts. Crypto zoo at first, collect. Gotcha. Oh, timing out. User timed out. Oh, I'm timing people out for some reason, I guess. YouTube does not allow me to post actual links. Oh, you can post them in Discord though. Ah. Kind of hurt my knee yesterday. Oh, yesterday I was eating a pretzel and I ate it but it was this way in my mouth. And I chomped down on it and it stabbed me in the roof of my mouth. So I have a little bit of a cut in my mouth now. All from a pretzel. It's like a little dagger in my mouth. I did change something with timeouts recently. I hate when I'm in the middle of making a change and then I have to make another change. Let's see what this is. Or I want to look at... Actually, I think I remember what I changed. All I changed, though, was I send keep live messages when you're in the main menu now. Like every 2 seconds or something like that to prevent the timeout. I don't think I changed anything here. Don't climb on my monitors now. Come and see everyone. There's a special surprise. Yeah, I kind of gave a little hint. Super secret special stream. The quadruple S. Are you winning, Dad? Sure am, son. How you doing, Dorio? What would make it this timeout? Either the client's not sending stuff. Hmm. This is part of it, I guess. Maybe I should just rewrite this timeout logic. Skip the VTuber phase straight to dev man. Yep. Oh, I should have. You're right. I should have done VTubing first. Oh, I missed Discord messages. Sleek SVG. Oh my gosh. That's pretty good. How'd you make that? What'd you make that in? Oh, and then the fade across too. This is done by Sammy. Nice, that's really good. I could have been a like an anime girl VTuber. Had a pitch changer for my voice. Damn eye candy was that. You can just put SVGs in place in HTML, then assign IDs to different parts of them and animate with CSS. Oh dang. It's only like 3 to 4K to get a VTuber setup. Is it really? I guess you have to get the full like bodysuit, right? Can't you just have a camera look at you and like track your bones based off of that? Was that hard to do? Because you have to individually animate each thing now, right? I guess if it's just like moving down though, it's probably not like super hard, but still. It still seems like kind of a lot. Look, it seems like a lot of work. It's the same animation for every card. So you just play it in a different like starting position or something? Oh, to get the model? Gotcha. I guess that makes sense. There's probably some like thing you... I guess you probably pay someone to make you a model, right? Oh, an offset per element. Okay. Nice. It looks really good. And CSS can do the rest. Nice. I like that. It's got a little rhyme to it too. This should be... The proxy should be receiving messages. Unless the client stops sending them. Why would the client stop sending them though? Hopefully Kintus gets back soon to see this. Yeah, I don't know where he went. He's already seen me before though. It's funny because this is what he meant when he was like, I have his like only news or whatever. He was talking about, here, let me do this. What is it? Because I started streaming on Twitch a long time ago, and there was like, I guess there's some clips of me like way back then. So that's it. You could have seen me already, but that was a long time ago. Yeah, I haven't heard from him. I'm not sure. We'll have to check in on him. I guess you've already messaged him, huh? Rigid Body Factory. Yeah, this was me. Like the very first time I was streaming. Ping spam. Give me 1 second. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure where he's been. Well, we'll have to send him our love. He went to get cigarettes like last time. That sounds all too familiar. One second. This cat not listening. Getting on my kitchen counter. Dude, he jumps up and then I have a pen on the table. He always just knocks it off. He doesn't even go and play with it. He just knocks it off for no reason. So rude. The rudest. Yeah, try to keep tabs on people who don't show up for a few days. Yeah. But I hope everything's going well with him. He might just be busy with work and stuff. You never know. All right. This should receive any message and it should. It's just weird that it's weird that it yeah, he's on the QA's on vacay. There you go. That's probably what it is. I might have just done some weird thing. I don't know. First thing I need to do is I need to stash all my changes. I need to do some kind of testing here. I wonder if this is only a problem on browser. See, the problem is I've done this. Like, I've done dying. I guess I could log in on another account. See, it works locally. That's what's strange. Maybe with a lot of lag, it doesn't work. So since the problem is in the networking on the live version of the game, is it worthwhile a problem to fix now or maybe with some other things in the future? Yeah, I want to fix it now. Like, my networking situation has been very sporadic. I do want to like nail down exactly what it's going to be and write like a networking library for it, you know? This is why you don't make browser games. I like that. Unfortunately, I've embarked on the path. Yeah, I do want it to what's it called? I do want to get my networking stuff squared away. Because I've been pretty like I've been pretty lax with the quality on that section because I wasn't really sure exactly what I wanted. But now I have a better idea of what I want. It's just hard when it works locally. It's hard to debug this stuff when it works locally but doesn't work. Oh, that's an issue. It didn't disconnect. It just didn't join properly. So that's what I'm working on this next section. Like this next, like, I don't know if you call it a sprint. I call them sprints. This next sprint is me trying to get my networking stuff squared away, at least a little bit better. Because it's like a very foundational piece, you know? The hard part is you have to make sure the range of your networking library hits all the criteria of what you need. So it's hard to make that when you don't really know what you need yet. There's a little bit of learning I had to do. It's weird I can't join. It's like join game's not working. I'm trying to understand what's happening, but there's no messages. I need to look at proxy. Oh, player has already joined the server. I guess. Yeah, so when because I want to, like, here's the menu situation. Let me just show you guys. It'll probably be a little bit clearer. So I have, oh, oops. We'll do this. Yeah, it's because I made this big change recently and I really didn't like vet it out fully. I basically have two menus now. I have a login menu. So you type in your username, you click login. Eventually this will have an authentication layer and it'll be like a username password or some kind of OAuth thing. It'll send over your credentials basically. So you log into the game. Then you, at this point, you have a connection that's been made with the proxy server. And then you can join the game and leave the game. And then when you die, you also leave the game. So there's some desynchronization happening. Or sorry, so first things first is now I have two different messages. I have a login message, which just goes to the proxy. And I have a join game message, which goes through the proxy to the server. And so this one sends the login message. This one sends the join game message. And then before though, when you clicked login, you would also join the game. So those things were coupled together. So I had to decouple them. So I must not have decoupled them properly. That's probably what happened. Yeah, so there's something where there's some just desynchronization happening with the user where they're not getting removed properly. And part of this stems from the fact that I don't really have an RPC library, I think. Let's do that. What's it called? Excel draw? Excelis draw? I think I bookmarked it. Excel draw. I'm going to put it up here. Trying to think of what I was going to say now. Oh, right now, how it's set up. I like how the O turned into a background. Okay. Right now, everything's very messaging based. So like I send a login message and then something sends me a login response message later on. So, so the login message doesn't know that the login response was for its login message, if that makes sense. So there's kind of like a desynchronization there. Excuse me. And then join game's the exact same. I send a join game message, this forwards it. And then somewhere along the way, this sends like a join game response. And then they join. But they're not like connected, if that makes sense. Like in an RPC, you'd make a call. Like the proxy makes an RPC call to this, and then it doesn't immediately return, but this thing blocks until it returns. So you can put that in a Go routine and then track the call to make sure it comes back. But I didn't set up mine that way. I set up mine to just send messages. So you can build an RPC layer on a messaging layer, but I haven't yet, so. Can I do this? That's kind of cool. Uh-oh. Little bug action. I mean, that's part of the style. Anyways, I think that that's part of it. Because I don't have an RPC layer, it makes it hard to manage this messaging stuff. Because I basically just send messages. So either I need to really lean into messaging and go away from these like login message, login response, and change to an RPC system. Or I just change to an RPC system. I'm not sure. That's like, I think that's the foundation part that I need to get working. But I think that basically what's happening is there's probably some message being lost. Oh, it might be that too. I have no reliability layer on my UDP. So if a packet gets dropped, which was like your login response or your join game response, you would never receive that. So when I'm on the browser and I leave the game, if that message never makes it, then the server just thinks the player's still there, and then it's going to time them out, I guess. So yeah, there's a few things. Maybe what I need to do is maybe I need to build the foundation better first, and then I can fix the stuff like this. Because I was kind of just gonna see how far I could get with unreliable UDP and just messages dropping. But like, of course, I'm gonna run into problems like this. The problem with like debugging this stuff too much is like I already know there's a massive problem with it. So it's hard for me to want to spend time like debugging why this is happening when I already have an idea of a class of problems that I'm gonna have, you know. But I like this app. It's a nice app. That's a good app. We'll get there. Yep, one at a time, one day at a time. Let me go make some coffee because I've run out and I need brain juice. Oh, what's with the AI stuff today? Well, I was thinking I was gonna do sorry. One thing I wanted to change for the AI stuff was I wanted to have, previously what I did was I have like a attack every component. And what this basically does is if you hit a modulo tick, let me uncomment this. If you hit the right modulo tick, then it attacks basically. And then the client and server can independently simulate this stuff because it's deterministic based off of the tick. But I'm going to change this to be more of like action based. So the server will send over to the client that an enemy is about to attack and then what tick they're going to attack on. And it's going to synchronize that way. The reason for that is because I also need to send over the position that they're going to attack. So I'm going to send over an entire attack action. I think I have it here. Yeah. I kind of have this for walking. But I want to do it for attacking too. Unit integrating ChatGPT for AI enemies. Could you imagine? That's totally going to be the YouTube thumbnail though. The YouTube thumbnail is just going to be like ChatGPT being a ChatGPT logo being smushed inside of my game. Super clickbait. All right, let me get coffee. I'll be right back. Where are you? There you are. All right. Coffee's brewing. MMOGPT. Ooh, now we're talking. I always have a bit of trouble translating the ideas in my head to CSS. Yeah. I got here rather quite late. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, TLK. I know I wrote myself a note yesterday. I don't remember what it was though. This is the file I wrote it in. No, this is the file I wrote it in. Either do this. Yeah, this is a microphone reveal stream. You guys like it? What do you think? Pretty nice, huh? God. Yeah. Yep, that's why I started early. It is a great microphone. I like it. My cats like it too. It's nice for sure. I see what you did there. As you might be noticing, I will not let this go. Dang. I really should have fixed my Patreon in time. Well, because when I first made it, that's what it said. And then I was like, I was making the roles in Discord and I was like, this is so stupid. And I was like, it's almost like insulting to be called like a baby. I don't know. Felt weird. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. So I made the role called like supporting neuters. And then I just changed the Patreon levels. Yeah. It was pretty goofy though. How do I want to do this? All right. I either have to. I basically either have to integrate the attacking behavior of bots to be the same as players, so where they use like a cooldown the same way, or I keep it separate. I don't really see a reason why I couldn't integrate it. Then as a part of their planning, like I have this planning system. Where is it? As a part of this planning system, they would decide when they're going to attack based off of when their cooldown is. Based on when the weapon cooldown is done. I'm gonna do it this. I'm not gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do it the other way. Morning, JJ. Welcome to the stream. How you today? I think I'm gonna do this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it as similar to, or I'm not gonna make it as similar to how players attack, but I'm gonna make it more similar to that. So even attack cooldown we have to add based off of the weapon cooldown. And then we'll have a, I guess we can also have this component, couldn't we? I guess I don't really need it. We'll do this. We'll have a setup bot attack action, which is a bot attack action, a weapon. It needs a... Actually, I don't think it needs weapon. It needs a cooldown. It might need the weapon info though, but... Oops, mog.cooldown. Attack, bot action, attack, cooldown, mog.cooldown. Okay. So loop through each of these, and basically what I think what the logic's going to be is like, if we haven't already planned an attack, then, or rather, if we have an attack that's planned for the future, then we don't want to plan the next attack. And then if we do want to plan an attack, we want to check to see when the next cooldown is going to be done. And if it's nearby, then we'll plan an attack. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, all well's over here. How you doing, JJ? Let me get my coffee. I'll be right back. All right. Coffee's made. I like how Dory always welcomes me back. Makes me feel special. Wait. Wait, what? Have no handle? Nice guy handle. I'm just a man who's burned my fingers. Now you guys get to see how weirdly I drink coffee. Okay, let's plan this out. Yep. With my special Star Wars mug too. I'm seeing Tobey Maguire as a dev. Wait, why? What did I say the logic was going to be? I literally talked through what the logic was going to be, and then I went and got coffee, and then I forgot what I was going to do. The first thing is I need to check if the attack action hasn't completed yet. Glad you didn't get that one. Now I'm gonna have to look it up. What does Tobey Maguire do with coffee? Does he he doesn't use a handle either? I like his Spider-Man movie. That was a good movie. I think he's a good actor. I don't know. All right. So do if attack.tick is greater than game.server tick. It was literally the only reason I watched it. I watched No Way Home. Oh, I haven't seen that one yet. I saw that he's in it though. I want to see it just because it has all the Spider-Man, all the Spider-Men, all the Spider-Mans. Because it has all the Spider-Mans in it. I actually don't know which way you'd say that. Spider-Mans? Spider-Men? Spider-Men? Or, yeah. It's one of the two. I'm gonna go with Spider-Mans. I don't know how you say multiple Spider-Men. I'm gonna go with Spider-Mans though. I actually want to do less than. Less than or equal. So if the planned attack tick hasn't been reached, then we don't want to plan a new one. I need to do it this way. I like to have the one that's changing on the left. Wait, no, actually, I think I like it this way. No, I'm gonna put it this way. If attack. Yeah, this makes it easier to think about. Because game server tick is changing. Attack.tick is not changing. So it's like if the one that's changing hasn't yet reached the attack tick, if we haven't reached the attack. I think I had it wrong last time. The reason we have to do this planning, like we have to plan, we have to have the bot AI plan what it's going to do a couple ticks in advance. That way we can send it to all the clients and all the clients can simulate it deterministically. This is my bandwidth reducing strategy. The BRS, I call it. Bandwidth reduction strategy. Okay, so we don't plan another one. I do the same. I do a very similar thing with moving. Do you guys hear that? My cat's ran into something. Crazy cats. They're finally getting energetic for the morning. Okay. This was the first thing. We don't want to plan if we've already done it. Yeah. They are about to go hyper mode. I think I can actually just mirror what I did for movement. This one has a finish tick though. Yeah, so if the finish tick hasn't hit the server tick. Yeah, this is the same logic because this is the finish tick technically. Okay. We also want to skip if we don't have if we have an invalid entity. I'm just gonna call it target. Little cough there. One of the problems I was having with my AI before was because I was shooting at IDs, at entities rather, not the position that the entities were at. So it ended up making the spawn projectiles non-deterministic, which made it hard to simulate them properly on all the different clients. What's up, Jose? I'm definitely saying that wrong. It's like Yosue? I don't know. I'm trying my best. How do you pronounce it? Yosue? That's my best guess. Welcome. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I think it's something like that. Josue? Yeah, it's probably an H sound, the J. My name is hard to say. All good. We don't choose our names, so I understand. Oh, it's like Josue. Josue? Like that? That's an interesting pronunciation. Gotcha. The D helped a lot. Putting the D there helped me understand what you mean, what the sound should be. Because it's like a silent G, but it makes you say the J differently, I feel like. I don't know. It's like Djokovic has the same sort of spelling. You don't like say dj, you go like j. I don't know. All right, we figured it. We've learned. I like that. Thank you. Okay, if we don't have a target, then we can't really attack anything. It is, yeah. Where's he from? Are you from the same place as him? I don't think there's an H. Serbian. Are you Serbian? What we want to do next. So we don't want to replan if we already have one. And we also don't want to plan if our weapon, we want to plan a certain, like we want to plan like in ticks before our weapon comes off cooldown. Or we could wait for our weapon to come off cooldown and then plan in ticks. Which makes you attack a little bit slower, but it's not that big of a deal, I guess. I don't know what I'd do here in terms of start tick. Walk.delay ticks. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. On this one, I'm gonna do delay ticks. And I'm gonna do 8. So this means that we're gonna send every, wait a second. I don't think we want to do 8 actually. Here's what we'll do. We'll do it in time. Time.millisecond divided by mog.fixed time step. So this will give us the number of ticks that it takes to go that. And then we'll convert this to a tick. And then we're going to add 1 to sealing it. Okay, this will be the number of ticks we wait before actually activating it. So we plan it, wait the delay ticks, and then we do it, basically. Let's see here. Actually, we have it there. Attack dot tick equals game.game server tick. We also need to wait for cooldown. To do wait for cooldown to complete. So once the cooldown's complete, we basically plan it, essentially. Game.game.server tick plus delay ticks. That's how long we'll wait. That's when we'll activate. What else is there? Target. I'm gonna pass over the target. I technically don't need it yet, but I feel like there's, no, I probably shouldn't use this at all. I just don't know how I would make this deterministic if I was able to use the ECS ID, because their position's definitely not deterministic. I was thinking like if I have homing billets or something like that, it would be nice to have some kind of follow mechanism, but so we'll set the position too. I don't think I need to do that. I think here I collect the position of the target. And if the target doesn't have a valid position, okay. Then we have a target pause equals target pause. The problem with using cooldown is that's a typo. Excuse me. I have a lot of coughing. I'm doing a lot of coughing today. I have an attack I have a update attack cooldown system, which updates this. But I also have a really what I want to do is I want to have like a can activate. So it doesn't do an activate because activate resets the cooldown. Welcome back, Sammy. Do we fix networking? No, we backburnered it. We yeeted it. I think it's too big of a task for me to tackle right now. I think the fundamental problem is that I need some sort of reliability layer underneath on top of my UDP, which I haven't written yet. So like what could be happening is just a packet gets dropped and then everything goes out of desync. Everything gets desynchronized. Yeah. Yeah, my networking's super hacked together right now. Could we find where the issue is? Yeah. Well, I didn't like. I'm not 100% sure that that's where the issue is, but it's like enough of a. It's a spot that's enough of like probably has issues that I feel like if I fix some of those, it's gonna solve some of the higher level problems for me. Like it's not worth it to solve all these problems up here if like you know that there's problems that can cause those problems down here already, because like you can kind of guesstimate where those come from. So. Technically what I should do is I should do like technically what I could do if I want to attack as rapidly as possible is I could do like activate tick, this, can activate, and then activate tick. So this checks if the cooldown can activate on the specified tick. Oh wait, that's gonna be a hard thing to calculate. Sometimes it's hard to do it's hard to go on a stream. I feel like it's hard to go on a stream and like solve something like the networking problem. Like I'll probably have to solve that offline, I think. I think that'll be difficult enough to where like I'm not gonna be able to just like think through it well enough while I'm talking about it. Like I'll have to pace around my house for a good hour or two, I think. Let the brain juice flow. What I can do is I can pass in the number of ticks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I feel like I like, not that become a bad programmer when I stream, but like I just like there's a message pops up, I get a little bit distracted, then I forget what I was doing, and then, which isn't bad, I don't mind it too much, but it makes it hard to do hard things. So whenever I have a lot of hard things, like when I had those rendering problems that I was debugging, like I couldn't stream. Like I had to spend all my brain power on solving the problem. I wouldn't have gotten anything done if I streamed. But, you know, that's our job. Yep, that's what we pay you for. I guess I could change cooldown to be tick based, but I'm just gonna not for now. Doing num ticks times, we'll convert this to a time dot duration. Log dot fixed time step. That's the number of time that's going to be reduced. I'm going to do can activate in. Take the cooldown can activate. Okay, so after waiting the specified number of ticks, can we wait? I'm just gonna say wait. If c.current minus wait, then return false, else return true. This also means I can't make them attack. Like I have to pipeline attacks that need to happen more quickly than 1 second. I probably won't make things attack faster than that though. Yep, this is a usual stream right here. You guys don't see it normally, but I get a cat tail on my face. What are you doing? Huh? Come here. Oh, he's too low. You guys can't see him at all, can you? I just realized. Let me point this lower. Okay, I need to put this down. There you go. You get to see my cat lick my mic. All right, back to playing. Oh no, he's gonna sit there. All right. Do they hit their head under the table sometimes? No, they usually come and bump into my mic, which is probably what you hear, like the thumping noise. What a weird cat. He like rubs against my monitor, like I don't know, it's weird. He like scratches himself on my monitor. It's cute though. That's why I keep him around. Welcome, Jomi. Just realized my last message probably didn't come through. No, I didn't see it. That's what I got. I should put my mic. I should put my camera lower, so you guys can see the cats better. Oh my gosh. He just tried to jump like a 5-foot gap, but he jumped off of my notepad, and my my notepad slid over, and he did not make it. Yep, that's the surprise. You get a mic reveal. What do you guys think? This was TLK's joke. I just stole it. Thanks. It is a nice mic. It's like a stream. It's like a streamer mic, you know. It's not a super expensive mic, and it's a dynamic mic too, which means it like rejects noise a little bit better. You need to becoming big boy streamer? Heck yeah, I am. You look more American than I thought. What do you think I looked like? I got the same vibes. I don't know what you guys expected. No clue. Yeah, it's hard to see it's hard to think about what someone looks like. Some people have like a type of voice where you can like think about. Obviously, I imagined you look like my European brethren. Wasn't expecting the mustache. Yeah. I actually was gonna shave it recently, but I wanted to. This is gonna sound weird, but I wanted to like stream with the mustache before I shaved it off. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it because I've been growing it for a while. My cat brings this sock to me and he expects me to throw it, or he bites my toes. Man doesn't want to look young. I'm in the same boat. Oh, do you have a mustache too? What I've heard is that guys look better when they look older. So that's what I'm going for. I'm going for the mature look. I don't know what to do with it. Yeah. Yeah, I also hope my mustache gets too long. Cause like then you're eating and like you start biting your mustache. Yeah, it does get in the way. You have to like push it out of the way and stuff. Kind of weird. It's been fun. This is the first time I've like actually grown and held a mustache for a while. But it's definitely a lot easier to not have one. Mine doesn't grow that long yet. Really? One day, Jomi. One day. One day you'll be a true man. I do keep it short though. If I hadn't been blessed with a lot of beard, I might keep it longer. Yeah. I would love to make mine grow longer, but I don't think I can. Or like, I guess what you do is you just have to wax your mustache to push it out of the way. And I just don't have the energy to have to deal with that every day. This works, I think. That makes this work. Yeah. You have to like wax it sideways and then curl it up. Now that I've done my my duty showing my mustache on stream, I can now shave it. The problem is like it took so long to grow. It didn't take that long. It took like a couple months. But I've had it now for a while that's like now it's like I don't know if I want to get rid of it. Now I have something to lose, you know. I have this problem where I try to keep my head shaved, but the part where my hair grows still grows very quickly. Yeah. I have the same thing, like the side of your head. Like the side of my head grows really fast, but the top of my head doesn't grow as fast anymore. Now that I'm an old man. Sis. Walk. When it grows out, I get that old head look. Yeah, also I don't want to shave it. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. I don't mind having it that much. Ow. What did I call this? NPC server. Oh, it's set up. For like 2 months and it still looks like it's just a week old. Oh, your mustache? I did the plunge a couple months ago back and took my hair better. I took the plunge a couple months back and took my hair off. It never felt better. Really? I've thought about shaving my head. But I'm gonna hold on to it a little bit longer one day. It's pretty easy to cut it like this too. I just like buzz it. I just buzz it up the side. And like basically just leave the top. I'll make the top a little bit lower. I'll cut the top a little bit, but not much. I'm growing for 3 years and still weak sauce. You gotta rub some dirt on your face to get your mustache to grow. Balding is hard, yeah. Would advise against it. Yep. Oh, I agree with that. Just don't go bald. Yeah, I always wondered how those like hair treatment things worked. I had a couple of friends that tried them. I don't know if they stuck with it though. It's just that simple, folks. I started balding at like 23. Oh dang. Yeah, I've always had pretty high, like a pretty high hairline. This one's already there. Okay. It's like planting rice plant on a rice field. Oh. Are you talking about like hair plugs? But significantly smaller. Yeah. My friends already say I'm going bald. Oh no. Yeah. I have you guys ever seen Arrested Development? There's that one guy, what's his name? Tobias, I think his name is, and he gets hair plugs. And they look it's like he gets hair plugs, but it's like super bloody. Cause where all the spots where they put it in, it's super bloody. It's just nasty. After seeing that, I'm like, I'm never gonna do that. But like Elon, look at Elon Musk, you know? Yeah, I think going full bald doesn't look bad either. Look at Jeff Bezos. Now that's a man. It looks so much better than when you're balding with longer hair. Yeah. Head shape. If I ever shave my head, I'm growing a big beard. Yeah. Another prime example. Yeah. If I could grow a full beard, I probably would shave my head. But I can't, so I gotta play the cards I'm dealt, you know? Otherwise, because if I shave my face and then shave my head, I feel like that looks weird. I just look like a, I don't know. I don't know what I look like. Can't grow a beard though. Enid and I exchanged pictures. That makes it sound bad. Yeah, that does sound weird. I'm just gonna do this. They only need to hear my hefty Dutch accent. Yeah, that's a little bit too nudie. I can't wait. Tick. Oh, mog.tick. Time.millisecond 8. Query. Oh, I need to have a position query. That's why it's called target query. I wonder if Jomi sounds exactly like I imagine him to sound. He probably does. I'd say you have to hear my West Flemish accent, but my Dutch is pretty much regular Dutch with a slight accent. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know European accents that well. How do you imagine I sound? I've heard you. Are you asking Sammy? Could I have unit of count early this year for that to happen? .game.world. With a typical Belgium English accent. Oh, this needs to be Game.game.server tick plus delay ticks. Okay. With a little more flair than my English accent. You guys have very specific, like, it's a very specific description that was. All right, we're getting closer. One compile error at a time. We'll fix this code. My guess is I don't think I'm gonna do this, because I don't think this is gonna be very easy. There's a bit more beauty in Belgium accents. A little more variation. If you fix one and make two more bugs, it's never gonna. Yeah, that's true. It's just gonna exponentially grow. Oh, it attacked. Oh, that might have just been because we were at tick 0 though. Oh, I'm not sending this. Am I sending this over? Oh yeah, do you like it? It definitely took me a little while. And I can place the stream in between the keyboard, which is nice. Yeah, it's nice to have a little like zone there in the middle. Some people put like their number pad there, or you could also put like your coffee or something. Oh. I just got super sleepy all of a sudden, even after 2 cups of coffee. Yeah, it is weird because it's ortholinear. So like, are you like hitting the middle of keys? When I first started, I would hit the middle of keys like very, very frequently. It's kind of hard with the blank keycaps. Yeah, I could imagine. Once you learn it though, you'll be, or blanks will probably make you learn it faster too, because you don't have to like, there's nothing to look down to. You're just forced to like figure out which key it is. All right, let's see this. Oh, I don't have a cooldown component, do I? NPC equipment bundle. We need a cool. Oh, I do have a cooldown. Well, let's go to this then. I should have to remap windows now because I don't know where the brackets are. Yeah, I did a weird. I have like a alt layer, or like a top. What's it called? I have a layer where you hold down a button, it switches you to another layer, and then I get like the bracket keys. Like I do this bracket, and then I hold down the key, and then I hit it again. I get that bracket, and then if I do shift, it does the same thing, but it does these ones. And then parentheses I just have on a 9 and 0. Let's make sure we're even getting something. Bot action attack. It should have that. It should have attack cooldown. Oh, I looped over cooldown. That's how brackets work on macOS. I need to change this attack cooldown. I want to have it in Windows as well. Wait, wouldn't they be the same? Like the keyboard should be what decides that, right? Oh, yours is alt parentheses. Gotcha. Mine's like this button. I guess you have a different layout than me though, right? All right, let's look at our logs. A, B? Okay, so it's getting to the B. But it's not getting anywhere else. That means that either the target ID is invalid or the target doesn't have a position. Oh, I bet where's the target? Let's do this. Yeah, QMK is super nice. But Jomi, you said there's some new program that they have you use. That's not QMK, it's something different. Oh, target 0, which is invalid entity. So the target's not being set, bot target. This should be getting set though, shouldn't it? You can use VIA as well, which is a little bit easier, but a little bit more limited. Gotcha. I see, I see. So they're pretty similar then. Why would this stop working? Oh, it might. Do I just need to move? I wonder if they're in the same spot. It just like messes up. If they're both exactly the same spot. No. Okay. Very weird. I don't know why the targeting stopped working. Because the target should remain. Like I literally set the target here. Find target system. So I should have a target at the end of this system. Unless there's something happened. Bot target. I wonder if I wonder if this particular attack. Hmm. This is a confusing one. I feel like this was just working. So I don't know why. It has to have the bot target component. The bot attack action. Maybe it doesn't have this. It should have this component though. Oh, I don't have this. How did this get commented out? Dynamic analysis, not, sorry, it popped up right over where I was reading. Dynamic analysis is so much easier. Why don't you just put a breakpoint and check at runtime? It's hard to have like a distributed system and then like do that sort of analysis, because like a lot of things depend on messages getting there at the right time and stuff like that. But this seemed to get it working. So I usually just I usually step through the code and put log statements and stuff like that. How did this get commented out? I know. I do want to have though I do want to have a like entity viewer eventually where I can like click on an entity or something like that, like select him somehow, and then just have like all of his components. I feel like that would be really easy. That would be really useful, because that would help me just see at like a glance what this person has on him. Like, because 99% of the time it's like a component got misconfigured somehow. This one's just like a weird like I literally, it's like I call it a punching bag, just because it sits there in attacks. I use it for like I basically use it for like making sure that collisions happen at the right time. And then I set the ping really high. Some massive number. It's like 2 seconds or something like that. Oh, now it's never gonna attack it, will it? Because it's so big of a delay. Wait a second. Why did he stop attacking? Why am I not taking damage? Oh. I think I'm only shooting the projectile on the client. I'm not shooting it on the server. I've done half of it. Or I did the hard half, I guess. Accounting for 2-second ping is a Chad move. For our fellow neuters on the moon. Yep. Well, I mostly just do a high ping so that I can like verify that the ticks are lining up regardless of the ping. Okay, so it's not shooting on the it's not shooting on the server. Server, bot action attack. If attack tick. Bot target, weapon, pause, cooldown. I need to have cooldown here. Attack. Oh, we'll put it in the same order. How about integrating IMGUI for debug view if you want everything from scratch? Oh, I want to use it. Yeah, I'm planning to use IMGUI for that. I do want to redo my debug menu with IMGUI. I've integrated IMGUI before in OpenGL and Go before, so I don't think it'll be too hard. I just haven't spent time doing it yet. But yeah, IMGUI is pretty nice. Originally I was like, oh, I'll end up writing a bunch of UI components just from my game UI, so I may as well just use those. But like, there's some things I just don't need to write, so I may as well just use IMGUI. And then you don't have to worry about like theming things and stuff like that. Like I did this whole graph thing. I can't show it anymore because I'm not running the game, but you know how there's like the graph. Oops, this is not attack cooldown. It's, yeah, that's right. The graph for like ping and frame time and stuff like that. That would be so much easier as a IMGUI widget than me manually drawing it. Like I could have saved a day, I guess, not making that. So it's like every single time I need to do some weird widget like that. Okay. Swift UI is still the best UI framework. Is it immediate mode or is it retained? I have a feeling this is going to, oops. I don't think this is gonna work because I just made it more restrictive. Wait, what? Where is this? Oh, bot query. Retained. I don't think retained mode UIs are like terrible. I feel like sometimes they can be inflexible though. This shouldn't work. Okay. But it still shoots on the client, which is good. Likely though, there's some component that's being spawned on the client that's not being spawned on the server, which is weird, but that's my guess. It updates when a variable updates that is used in the UI. Okay, kind of like a React type thing. I think those are generally fine. I don't have any problems with those. So we are, or here, AAA. Okay. Attack.tick equals server tick. So it should be activating. Is there something not happening here? The weapon activation stuff is really janky right now. I do need to rewrite this. Because I have like different implementations. My cat just meowed at the door to be let into my office. Oh, really? My cats complain all the time when they want to get inside of a door and I close it. Or if they want to play, they meow a lot then too. I know, that's crazy. Actually, I have a spare bedroom. I could put my desk in, but I don't. I just have it in my living room. One day. One day we'll upgrade. We'll do the upgrade. I claimed this room as an office. Oh, do you have roommates and stuff? It was also a storage room. So you sit on boxes. Your desk is made out of boxes. Weapon activator. Something must be wrong there. In the server implementation of weapon activator. Oops. Server. Nope. Let's see what we have. Maybe this one. We'll just do this. Oh, this is the one that the server uses. What's the one the client uses? Or we can do this actually. Well, we'll do this first. Client, weapon. Oh, it calls this as an underlay. Gotcha. I do have an office right around 16:30. I press the KVM switch on my monitor and the room turns into a gaming room. Nice. The roommate's just living at my parents because it's cheap. Yeah, that's smart. That's the way to do it. I lived at my parents' house for a while. It's not a bad situation. Except now you have to take out the trash and stuff. All right, let's do this. That has activates in it. This does not have activates in it. This one's not activating on the server. You should be my dad's office and darkroom. Nice. The server is getting here though. It's just the attack tick is never equaling the server tick, I guess. My cat's just exploring the whole room now. This is the first time they've been in it? Client is able to activate. Server, however, is not. AB's. I wonder if there's something in the server where the servers. Let me think here. It shouldn't replan though. I think the server is probably replanning the next attack without executing the current one. Overall, I'm actually so impressed how quickly the game is coming along. Thanks. Yeah, it's been making good progress, I think, recently. Obviously, I think when you do a lot of like graphics overhaul type stuff, it starts looking really good. So it makes it like feel more like a game, you know. I think the next big thing after, I think what's gonna happen is it's gonna be well, I'm obviously gonna do this change to make like I'm working on networking stuff probably for the next month or so. To get the networking really like dialed in, and then I'm probably gonna make like a dungeoning system. I want to have like some sort of procedural dungeons that get spawned. I'll probably just make like one as a mock-up, and that'll be like the first like thing will be like that dungeon. You've been making more progress in the past few months than the past year. That's pretty true. It's hard to make progress when you're working a full-time job. Also, like I'm kind of hitting this point where I have a lot of this stuff, the engine type stuff already written, so it's a lot easier to like throw content in the game. Yeah, arrow impacts, the bow, different attack patterns on the enemies. Yeah, well that stuff's like super easy to add now because I've already like built it once, you know. I can show you how. It's in a different file, but yeah, well it takes time. Like there's a bunch of like overhead to get to the point where you can add stuff, and then once you have the overhead done, like the engine type work done, then you can just add stuff. But then if you ever like imagine some crazy feature, now you have to do a bunch of engine work to add that new feature in or rewrite things so that feature's supported, then you can start adding stuff again. I haven't done a lot of coding, been playing some games this weekend. Nice, what are you playing? Yeah. Oh, definitely. And that's one thing that like I've done wrong in the past is that I've not added like I've added the system so I can add content, but then I never go and add the content. Right? Like I'm like, oh, like now I have this bullet pattern building system. Cool. Let me just like now I just have one enemy. You know what I mean? So it's like, why did I add that system if I'm not gonna build like tens and 15s of enemies? You know? I have posted my office dog in general. All right, let's see it. Oh, look at that bun. Look at that bunny. OMG, why do you always stream when I'm busy? Eh. Eh. Oh gosh. Kind of hard to put it in between with an Alice layout, but I got it working. Nice. Just squeeze your phone in there. Take these keys out. You don't need ERT, VUT. Take those out, but put your phone right there. Hitman 2 again and Last of Us Part 2. Nice. I haven't played Last of Us. I did play Hitman a lot. I like games like that, like Splinter Cell and Hitman, where you have to like strategize to go assassinate somebody. Oh. Turning 10? Dang. That's fairly old, right? For a bunny? The V being there threw me off for a few secs. Quite old, but still going strong. Nice. Oh, is it? It's kind of like a story game, right? I usually don't play those types of games. I usually like I don't know. I genuinely don't know enough about The Last of Us to even talk about it, really. The first game gave me a lot of inspiration to start making games myself again. Oh, nice. That's good. I think it's good to have like your inspirations for what you think is like fun or what you enjoy the most, you know? What was I doing? Oh yeah, servers not sending. Is pretty gameplay focused? Okay. What is the gameplay like? What type of game is it? Like, is it like I genuinely have no idea. I haven't watched any gameplay. All I know is that they made a TV show after it. It's like a shooter. Is it like a zombie game? Last of Us makes that sound like a zombie game. Just the title. Oh, I was literally, what was I doing? It's not activating. Oh, I thought that it's being replayed too quickly. So I need to go look at that. Well, let's look at the logs again. On the server, it's A here, A here, A here. No, it's not being replanned. Because you're getting replanned here. But it might be just quickly enough. Just too quickly enough. Maybe we do this. I think what's happening is it's hitting the tick and it's replanning on the tick that needs to not. You scavenger materials and kill zombies and humans. It's stealthy, cover-based gameplay. There's infected, but also human enemies. Oh, cool. I probably would like games like that. Runners and clickers, they're called. Interesting. Do they make like clicking noises? Zombies, but they don't call them zombies. Can we not log timestamps? I'm pretty sure it's this. I'm pretty sure I just, I'm pretty sure I'm overwriting the attack action on the frame that the attack action needs to happen. So if we wait one more frame, we should be fine. They use echolocation to find you. Oh, so they don't have eyes? So it's kind of like a suspense horror game. I'm playing the, what's it called? The Forest 2. There we go. Now it's attacking. This is like my test. I don't know a better way. All right. Yeah, Sons of the Forest. I played the first Forest and that was really good. So now I think it's not. I think they're there. Yeah. I died. The ping's just so long that now the we need to reduce the ping somehow. I guess I can do this one. This is a more realistic ping. It's like instead of 2 seconds, it's like what did I make it? Like 240 milliseconds or something. 1, 2, okay. 3. All right, let's go see. We had 3 damage taken already. There was 4, okay. That was 5. Yeah, we're still at 5. Cool. 6, 7. Oh gosh. It's hard to look at my health. Okay, that's 8, 9, 10. Okay. Actually, all of those looked like they were, like I don't think there's any mispredictions there. I also have a metric that I emit. Where are you? Oh crap, I have a bunch of those though. All right, let's get rid of these. We'll do it again. This actually worked pretty well. Oh, look them up. What's it called? The Last of Us. Clickers. Ooh, that is pretty sketchy. What do runners look like? I feel like runners sound more scary. The scarcity of stuff is well done. Yeah. There was this Game Maker's toolkit video that he made about how like the scarcity of items really amplifies like the intensity of things. I thought that was a really good video. Really, it was about how like systems interconnect and stuff, and how those systems interconnecting make the game like a lot different. So it's not good to like copy systems from games if you don't realize the impact on your own game. Let's just type runner. Let's make a guess here. Nice. Oh, that guy looks creepy. They did a good job making him more powerful than you. Yeah, I'm really bad at horror games. The Last of Us is just scary enough for me. Yeah, the what's it called? The Sons of the Forest is pretty scary. The first time you get separated in a cellar filled with zombies, and it was the scariest thing ever, just because there was no one by my side. Oh. And if you panic while they're coming after you, you'll probably miss all your shots. Yeah, you gotta be very like calm. Bullets are scarce, so it makes it even worse. Yeah. Did I see Dead Island 2? I haven't seen that one. I do remember the trailer for Dead Island 1 though was really cool because it was played in reverse. I thought that was really well done. I never played Dead Island though. They're not like, it's not like really my kind of, like zombie games are fun and all. They're not like really my kind of game though. I'm saving this health potion for later. I played Fallout 4, then I played Fallout 4 with Loot Overhaul. And that single thing changed the game completely. Oh, didn't it make things like less, like there was just less loot after the Loot Overhaul? Ends game with full stack. That's pretty much me. I don't use anything, and then it's like, all right, I guess I don't know. I'd rather like die than lose my health potion. Yeah, the loot was in realistic places and the ammo became scarce. Nice. Yeah, that makes it a lot funner. I love looking around all the rooms, but it's not too big that you would spend more time scavenging than playing actually. Clickers are stage 3 affected and runners are like stage 1 or 2. Oh, gotcha. Well, that's a perfect game for you then. Yeah, I saw people playing Diablo 4. I saw like, because I watch Asmongold videos sometimes, and he was watching someone else play it, and it was like a bunch of him getting logged out from network errors, and then a bunch of like the guy was getting logged out because of network errors like all the time, and you have to wait for like an hour and a half to get requeued. You don't have a lot of space to store everything, so you have to use items eventually. Oh, gotcha. That's classic Blizzard. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, I was never in the like Blizzard ecosystem for games. I always did I don't know, I just did like other games. I played RuneScape, I guess. That was like the MMO that I grew up playing. It was cheaper, so that was the one I got into. Also, like, I tried WoW at one point. I just didn't enjoy it all that much. Oh yeah, we were gonna get rid of the print lines. I think I got rid of them all. I tried while I was all, but I kind of lacked an objective. I felt the same way actually. I didn't really know what I was doing. But it wasn't like, it's hard to explain. I feel like I don't know. I don't know why RuneScape felt different. RuneScape felt more like, I don't know. RuneScape felt more like it was this world that I didn't know, but I could see the whole world, but I could see a map of the whole world, but I couldn't like go there, you know? So it was cool to explore. In WoW, I felt like I like didn't even know where I was in the world or anything like that. So it wasn't like there was any exploration interesting, or what, there wasn't any interesting exploration stuff to do. That's what I felt like. Oops. I don't know. I'm not really explaining it very well, I don't think. I feel like RuneScape I had enough to like go on, to like go do stuff. But in WoW it was like, I guess they would give me like quests to go like kill things, but like it was like I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just going and killing like wolves in this forest or something. All right, we're just gonna run around. We basically look for, we'll have log messages if we ever mispredict a health. I guess I shouldn't be shooting because that'll mispredict. That could cause mispredictions. Oh, there was one. We hit a bullet, but it didn't hit us. All right, let's do that again, but we'll not. There can still be mispredictions because if packets get lost. But overall, it should be less. There was one, that was just because we were changing the latency. All right, no shooting, we're just running around. I'm gonna run in a circle. There's my cat. What are you doing? It's funny how good I am at dodging without even trying. Just get lucky. All right, now let's look. All right, we had 1, 2. They're always off by like 1. That's an interesting one. Mispredict 3. Oh, I guess we got hit twice, we thought, but we didn't. It's not terrible. That's with international lag. So I assume with no lag, it'll be better. Uh-oh, these guys are really strong. Just because they shoot so many bullets, I'm gonna die really fast. Also, there might be some desynchronization of how long you get invincibility frames for, which could also cause mispredictions. Yeah, so that one didn't have any mispredictions. So I think when packets get dropped, you might have mispredictions because your position is not exactly right. But overall, I don't think that was too bad. It's usually, I feel like when a misprediction happens, it's usually like you're close enough to have gotten damaged where like you're like, all right, like I kind of get it. But obviously that's what you try to reduce in this sort of thing. You don't want the player to feel cheated. I'll have to do a little bit more cleanup, I think, for these, now that I've changed how this works. You weren't kidding about the networking, Hal? Oh, yeah. Networking is by far the like most difficult thing. Scammed, I know. I'm thinking about having a button eventually where like if you die and you feel like you died unfairly, you can like click it. That way I can keep an eye on that, how many people click it. I'm worried that like everyone's gonna click that though. And then you kill this random thing and you get items and you don't know what to do with it. Yeah. Like there felt like there was no path. There's no progression path for me to follow. There's gotta be a good balance of like of me knowing what's out there, but like and me wanting to go get that. You know, but if you don't know what's out there to get, then I don't have any motivation to go out there and get anything, you know? I like Last of Us. I felt a connection with the characters. Now something happened in part 2 and I still feel the connection. Nice. They did a good job with it then. What'd you miss? Oh boy, a lot of important details. Now it's just me making more bugs is what you missed. I heard some heavy breathing behind me in the office. An office bum was on his side all of a sudden, not waking up. So I try to wake him, no response. I hope this is a positive story. I put a piece of lettuce under his nose and he wakes up and starts eating as if nothing happened. Yeah, you started that with a scary intro. I legit thought he dies right there. Yeah, I would feel bad reading that in the voice that I read it in. Because it sounded like you were about to tell a joke, and I was kind of reading it like that, and then it's like starting to get really deep. The plot's thickening. I'm glad that he's doing well. I'm glad he's doing well. I've never seen him unresponsive like that, but it's all good, I guess. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sure he was just sleeping. Yeah. He only could be awakened by the right food. I mean, he probably would have on a lot of bunny adventures yesterday, so that's true. It was a ruse for more lettuce. That's a good point. He's gonna like now you've trained him. I would not start a story like that if it ended badly. Good, because I would feel like a huge. I'd feel bad. Also, welcome, Steven. Or Stefan. That's always a hard one because you don't know whether they go Stefan or Steven. All right, we can get rid of this now. That was our old component. And I can get rid of this big note, which was about all of this. Steven, okay. I'll try to remember. Nice. Well, this is working well. I'm happy with this. And now it's all deterministic too. I might want to have, though, where you attack from added to this action. Where is it? Mog, NPC. Right now, because the bot position is deterministic, this is also deterministic, but it might be a good thing to have in the future. That's right, okay. I'm fine with this then. Did you see streamer getting mad because he asked where you've been? And the viewer answering my mom died? What? Could you imagine? He lectured him? Oh, there's some terrible videos out there of like people like streamers being like really, really mean. Last thing someone wants to hear. Did he like apologize at the end of it? Or was he like, still? That's no excuse. Jeez. That's a tough loss. That is sad. Not that I saw, told them, you can't say that. Don't make my stream about you. Jeez. Narcissistic. That's ridiculous. Some people, man. Just walk to target. I don't have this yet. Let's move walk to this different action now. Because this has all the same stuff, right? Active. Yeah, that's the most ridiculous part, is the streamer literally asked about, like, why weren't you here? Well, I guess I haven't seen the video, but allegedly. Presumably he asks about, why aren't you here? And then he tells him, he says, don't make my stream about you. Like, what do you want? Oh, I had thought about doing this. Because you could queue up multiple walk actions. See you, Dory. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you, bud. The problem with my movement system right now for bots is that I can only have one at a time. Also gonna grab lunch? All right, Jomi. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I'll see you around. Right now I can only queue up one movement. That's why you see people move, or that's why you always see bots move, stop, move, stop, move, stop. Did you see you again for lunch? Yeah, I probably won't stream too much longer, but maybe. If you eat a really quick lunch. But no worries. I'll see you, bud. Oh, we got a bunny video. Dude, that's a happy bun. Dude, he's so fluffy. You gotta put an AC cooler on this guy. Keep him cool. Put him in the Arctic. So I do want to fix this. I was thinking of having like an action queue, but I don't think that this would make sense. I think I'm going to separate the actions based off of their type. So if I plan out a bunch of movements, you could kind of enqueue them and keep that as a list. Eat him. No, we don't eat bunnies. Unless we're starving. I'm trying to think of how hard this would be to do and if I want to deal with it right now. Because the movement's not bad. I could also let it queue up one movement. One extra, like pipeline one extra movement instead of doing a list. Let's look at the, how do we schedule this? We have walk to. I guess there's two things. Thing one is that you could have a path that needs to be a multi-path. Let's go to our drawing tool. Oh, look, it kept my old one. Can I just do this? I'm just gonna have like a billion drawings on here. I haven't seen much about how you're doing AI, but can you not put them in a work group and thread them all out? What do you mean? Oops. Like, could I multi-thread the like behavior, like the, what is it called? The behavior planning. Yeah, like how I have it set up, it all happens in a loop. So this could be multi-threaded. So like, yeah, that's possible. I don't have it doing that right now, mostly because there's just not enough to like, to where I would think it would be efficient to separate it. But at some point I think it would be. Probably the ones that I'm gonna immediately multi-thread are like collision detection, and things like that. Those ones are seem like better targets. Because like this is not happening every frame. This is happening like every once in a while. It replans itself. But there's two kind of path. There's right now it's like point to point. You path like this. But you might be like, I want to get, there might be something, where's colors? There might be like a wall here. Wish I could easily, oh, I can just hit one, I guess. One, E. We'll do path, this one. So you might have a multi-path that looks like this as one way of formulating it. And then you might have like an additional path. No. We'll do green. You might have some additional path that you want to add on afterwards. That's why I was thinking of having like multiple things. Because it's like, really, I want to walk to this spot. It's either you decide I want to walk in this direction or you decide I want to walk in this spot. Right now I have it walking from spot to spot and then I interpolate that. Because that gives me really precise positioning. Because then it's like I can closed form determine like, oh, on this tick he's here, 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 right? And just like move him along that path. But if you have this, it's a little bit more complicated, right? Because you have to be like, oh, I'm in between these two. And I end up there. But this will have a tick number to it. So it'll be like, if you're before this tick, you're in this path. And if you're, I don't know, into. If you're before this tick, but after this tick, if you're between these two ticks, you're on this one. So that's the logic, I guess. I don't think this really matters though. This is really only useful, I think, for walking around obstacles, which I don't really have in my, I guess eventually I probably will have them. Walking around obstacles and then also continually moving. This is the continually moving part. This is the walking around obstacles part. So you probably will have to have some kind of list. There's just a little bit more to manage. You also don't want to plan too far in advance, I guess. I'm gonna think about this one a little bit more, I think. I'll just comment this out and leave it how it is. I'll just think about it a little bit more. See you, Sammy. Keep an eye on the boy. Blood for the blood, God skulls. For the skull throne. I think I'm gonna call it here though. Yeah, very poor bunny. Dracula's too dark. It's been a good stream though. Thanks everyone for stopping in. We did actually do something today, so that's a win. That's a win in my book. A huge win, in fact. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. How much red title thought? Thanks, JJ. I hope you have a good one as well. See you, Rainbow Sparkles. See you, Steven. I almost said Stefan, but I corrected myself in my head before I spoke, so it worked out. All right, guys. I'll see you later.